Okay, so, as you can see, today we're going to be playing a little bit of Morrowind again. It's been a while since I played Morrowind. Thing is my save data for the one I was streaming was actually on my 360, which if you've been following my channel for a while, you know that 360 is dead. But I do have some save data on my original Xbox here. So we're either going to do that, or we're going to do a random, a new one, like make a new outlaw character or something. If there is, of course, let me update the stream information here. But if anyone does have any suggestions or ideas, if anyone joins, do let me know. God damn it. Fucking scammer calls. Hate scammers. Anyway, fucking love Morrowind. But let's go ahead and update the stream info, as I said I was going to do. Come on. This mouse is the shit. You notice I haven't numbered this Morrowind stream. There's two reasons for that. Number one, this isn't following the same, continuity as the other Morrowind streams, as it were, because that save data is not lost. I still have the hard drive, and that's intact. But as I said, that Xbox it was on is kaput. It is dead. So until I get a replacement, that save data isn't going anywhere. Now I can start a new save game with the main quest too, if that's what people want. But right now, I'm not sure. I might just want to fuck around because I was feeling nostalgic for Morrowind, so that's what I'm doing. But I gotta get it so that this stupid mouse will work properly. Here we go, live stream. Go up there, come on. You piece of shit. Here we go, here's the live dashboard. What's up, Gaming Box? Love Morrowind. But let me go ahead and update this stream info, and then I'll start playing. Should I make a new save game or play on an existing one? I was on the fence about that, so do let me know if you have a preference. Alright, here we go. New? Alright. Now, as I said at the beginning of this, I have streamed Morrowind before, but that save data is currently inaccessible because the Xbox it was on has died. Give me just one moment. Boy, the load times on this game are something else, aren't they? I totally forgot. Well, I mean, granted, this first load time usually takes longer. Here we go. All right. In the waning years of the third era of Tamriel, a prisoner born of a certain day to an uncertain parents was sent under guard without explanation to Morrowind. God damn it, I couldn't read all that.
They have taken you from the Imperial City's prison, first by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
They should have remastered this instead of Skyrim. That would have been so much cooler.
What's your name?
Alright, what should my name be? Let's be, we'll be, such a hard decision. We will be, Backspace? Have my name be Backspace? Yeah, there we go. Let's do that. Let's have my name be Backspace. Why the fuck not? My name is Backspace, Backspace the Great. I'm a great warrior. And great is, I guess, going to be the same word as the and in small letters. Backspace the Great, well known throughout Tamriel, hero of Morrowind. All right.
Here comes the gods. This is where you get off. Come with me.
See, no, I can't jump yet. Now, the thing that does irritate me, on my other save, the one that is currently lost, I actually got to the Dwemer puzzle box, which was my first time getting to it in over, like, 15 years since this game came out. And so it drives me nuts that I lost that save, but maybe I'll get to it again.
As civil as possible.
I feel like I recognize... That guy's voice is in, like, every Elder Scrolls game since this, I swear to God.
You finally arrived, but our records don't show.
Alright, what should I be? I'm thinking, like, maybe an orc or a Nord or, Typically I use, I'm a Nord or an Imperial, but, Orc has that Berserk ability, so that's pretty cool. I'm almost never an Argonian, although they can breathe underwater, so that's a nice perk, too. Or I could be a Dark Elf, which is technically the canon of Morrowind. What's up, Awesome Gamer? What do you guys think? What race should I be? Each one obviously has their perks. I can tell you what sign I'm going to be under. I'm already going to pick that right from the get-go as the Tower, because you can unlock level 50 doors. You don't know? Tell you what, I'm going to go with Orc.
Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Morrowind has my favorite Elder Scrolls soundtrack. What's up, Classic Munchies? Interesting tidbit, Morrowind was actually the first game I live streamed on this channel last year. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to fill out the forms ourselves, because there's a trick to this. So we're going to call our class, Ham in the Paint, because it makes me sound retarded. So our class is Ham in the Paint, and let's get that paint so it's not kosher. So we're gonna make our major skills. We're definitely gonna put athletics and acrobatics. Both of those are easy level up things. So where's the other one? Athletics. My eyesight is atrocious. There it is. And then we're gonna do let's keep medium and heavy armor, and instead of blunt weapon, we will do long blade because that's typically what I use. Actually, let's replace the medium armor with a short blade, so we have long blade and short blade covered. Maybe there is no short blade from the looks of it, actually, so we'll call that good.
Very good. The letter that preceded, you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
We're going to be the tower, because like I said, the tower, we can unlock doors way easier.
Interesting. Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
Now, I'm constantly referencing this game with that quote, but I'm always misquoting it. See, the quote is interesting. Now, before we move on, make sure this information is correct. But, whenever I misquote it, I always say, interesting. Now, before we move on, make sure... They mention you were born under a certain sign, so... I'm constantly getting that wrong. Did I push the... Oh, I pushed sign instead... I misunderstood that. So I think A is okay, yeah. Now, I may be an outlaw in this. I may go for main quest. I may go for Mournhold quest, which I will require to not be an outlaw. Because if I do the quest in Mournhold, I have to talk to a guard, and you can't do that with being an outlaw. But I haven't decided where I'm going to take our Backspace the Great. But we will determine that as we go. There's the note to Hriskar. Hriskar, don't think I've forgotten our wager. I want this dagger sharp as a scamp's claw by morning. And then there's a little box over here. We could use our power on it, or we could grab a lockpick. Really, it doesn't matter either way. The lockpick can only unlock like a level 10 lock, which this is, so... Frankly, that's one thing about Morrowind that I hate, is lockpicking. I think lockpicking is probably the most annoying part of Morrowind. You know, where is that chest? It's a bit dark on my screen here, which, again, I'm going to chalk that up to the adapter. But here we go, lock level 1. Alright. I gotta get Fargoth's ring first, that's right. Alright, blah blah blah. We did all this before. We read through all of this in my first stream of Morrowind, so if you're interested in this information, watch that stream. Alright, now we're going to go talk to Fargoth and give him his ring back so we can get a free 200 pieces of gold, or 300, or whatever it is. That's not Fargoth. Where is Fargoth? There is Fargoth. But while we're waiting for that, we're going to go talk to this guy now, because he's going to tell us to follow Fargoth to his hiding spot. But before I do that, I'm going to also go get myself a free sword. And a pretty damn good sword at that. Oh, no, not this guy. Where is he? It's Hriskar, I think, that I want to talk to. Hriskar! Here he is. Cover some gold, Fargoth's hiding place. I'll do it. And then we're not going to give him the gold, because fuck him. We're just going to keep it, because he only gives us a fraction of it anyway. Okay, so the free sword, the, what's it called? It's steel spark sword or iron spark sword, something like that. It's just out here in the woods. So you just gotta go, I think, this way. And, let's see here. Should be right up here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, right there. There's the book. Nice. And now, we got the iron spark sword, we got his journal. Let's go sell this shit. And we're not going to use that flight scroll because it kills you if you use it. Because you just go up in the air and then splat, just like that. It's a very bad idea to use. Never do it. Now we go back to the trade house and we sell all the stuff we just jacked off this corpse, except for the sword, of course. And let's see if we can talk to people about Solstein yet. That's a good one. So, rumors? Anyone? Where's rumors? Here's rumor. Here we go. Solstein. All right. I do think so. Fuck you, bitch. But, so like I said, we're just gonna sell all that stuff we looted off that guy who was stupid and killed himself, but, how do we, R, here we go. And we'll try to haggle a little bit once we get all this stuff going. Unfortunately, haggling is, something that isn't exactly, like the easiest thing at the start. Sell this dagger, it's pretty much useless. I could say the same thing about the lockpick too, honestly. So now we're gonna try rounding it up to 230. Fuck yeah. And I love how when you sell stuff to people, they just put it on. I always found that to be pretty interesting. So now we're gonna go and we're gonna go to the lighthouse and watch Fargoth at night until he goes to his hiding place and get the free gold, like always. Again, some of this is just a repeat of my very first Morrowind stream, but that's just because we're on a new save file. And luckily, I think I've only streamed Morrowind like 2 or 3 times anyway, so... Alright. Now again, I'm not sure if I'm gonna ever... I'm not sure if whether I'm gonna be an outlaw or do the Mournhold quest line. It's kind of one or the other. I'm thinking I'll do Mournhold first. Just because Mournhold is a pretty interesting area, and it's where you first ever encounter the Dark Brotherhood. I think it's the first appearance of the Dark Brotherhood in this series, if I'm not mistaken. So we're gonna go out here, and we're just gonna wait until, I say, 10 p.m.? Let's wait... 10 hours. That should be perfectly sufficient, I think. Alright. Now, we just gotta keep an eye on Fargoth down there, and once he goes to the little log... why is it so dark here? Here we go. Alright. Now we're just going to keep an eye on Fargoth and watch for him to go to the log. As you can tell, I've done this part of the game a lot of times. Now, one interesting thing. I've mentioned this before, but I feel like between the Thieves Guild and the Fighters Guild, you have to pick which one to stay with in this one, because you have to, like, kill a Thieves Guild member to get something for the Fighters Guild. Unless your pickpocketing is, like, the best thing on the planet, and I have never reached that level, I guess. Morrowind is a lot of things that are more difficult than the later games, for sure. Can't really see Fargoth that well, but, pretty sure the log's over here, so once I see a little light go over there, I'll know that's him. This is one of the few video game soundtracks that I do own. I love the soundtrack to this game. One of these days, I want to get an N-Gage and play through Elder Scrolls Shadow Key, even though it looks like a janky and broken-ass game. Alright, has Fargoth gotten down there yet? Let's wait like 2 hours. And then, I don't see him anywhere. That can be a boring thing, is the waiting parts on this quest. But again, it's like 200 or 300 free gold, so... Oh, one thing that does drive me nuts about Game of the Year Edition. Once you get over 1,000 gold, it says 1K. And it didn't do that in Morrowind, like the vanilla version, which I have both. But Game of the Year is the one I play, so I can play through Tribunal and Blood Moon, obviously. But let's take a chance and go down and see if we can find the ring. Wrong one, hold on. Oh, here we go. As you can see, I do have the cheat codes to this game memorized. You'll have to forgive me on that. I can only rest on solid ground. Am I not on solid ground? But with the cheat codes, I don't have to carry healing potions on me, so that's always a nice little bonus. So, let's see if Fargoth has gone here yet. Yes, he did. Alright, cool. And now we're going to go sell the ring to the trade house, and we'll get even more gold. See, that's the nice thing about Morrowind. In the beginning of the game, you get free gold, free weapons, and stuff like that. So, I do think that, you know, the later games are probably objectively better, but since Morrowind was my introduction to the series, it's special. It's my favorite one. I'm not gonna lie. This guy does not want to haggle. Fine. Alright, now I think we're going to go to Balmora and report to Cassius Kosades, or whatever the fuck his name is. The important thing with the acrobatics and athletic skills is make sure you keep jumping and swinging your weapon like this for easy level ups. But make sure you're not swinging your weapon at people, because that'll cause problems. I also like that the fast travel actually is something in Morrowind, whereas in Oblivion and Skyrim you can just fast travel from anywhere once you find the location. I mean, yeah, it's more convenient in the later games, but, you know, it had a lore reason to exist. Now, the thing is I think the reason that the Fighters Guild or the Thieves Guild, it's either or in this one, is the Thieves Guild is like a, is like actually like a noble institution in this, like it is in the others. Whereas the Fighters Guild is corrupt as shit. They're run by this like secret crime syndicate called the Moana Tong or something like that. Can't wait till Elder Scrolls 6, though. Which, if the rumors are correct, should be Valenwood, which is the Wood Elf's home turf. And this should be Cassius Cosate's house, or whatever his name is. Caius Cosate. Sign on with the Fighters Guild, Mages Guild, or Imperial Cult. Or Imperial Legion. Tell you what, let's keep it interesting. Let's go join the Imperial Legion, which is over in Nessus. Little secret. Let's go to Nessus. Does this have a boat to Nessus? No, I think I have to go to Saran first and then to Nessus. I do remember I just like to travel around a lot. If I don't find a way to Nessus here, I'll at least go get Umbra, which, oh, that'll be a hoot and a holler. But, let's see. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I can get to Nessus from Saran. Which I cannot. So, let's go get Umbra. I think he's up this way. I never got why resting outside was illegal. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense in, like, a real-world context if you just, like, sleep in a park. But then again, homeless people do that all the time. Not trying to be mean to homeless people, obviously, but just saying. Ooh, look, it's one of those things. Okay, I need to wait until it is bright. It is... Ah, damn it, it is too dark. Oh, here's this thing. Alright, cool. That was a quick kill. I think I can probably sell its hide. What enemies, though? I don't see any enemies. Oh, this thing. Okay, this is an enemy. Just trying to see if I can adjust the brightness levels, but it doesn't look like I can. Again, this adapter tends to make everything dark, and I hate that. Here we go. How much you want to bet my sleep gets interrupted? No, it didn't. Alright, cool. Whoa! Oh, bandit! That was a quick kill. More stuff to sell. We're just gonna do some exploring like Lauren. Now, I don't think we're a high enough level, since we're level 1, I don't think we're a high enough level that we'll get all those annoying diseased animals, because those are probably the worst part of this game. But there is a slaughterfish here, so we'll get him. I think maybe it's Aldrun I can get to Nisus from. But I'm not 100% sure, to be perfectly honest. Because I don't want to do Fighters Guild, because I've done that one too much. I kind of want to do Imperial Legion, because I've only done it like 2 other times ever. Okay, that's Saran again. You guys think that's where Saran Wrap comes from? That was a bad joke, but, oh. Okay, good. More acrobatic skill. Even if I can't get up there, at least jumping around is increasing my acrobatic skill. This is like a Morrowind reboot stream, since my first Morrowind stream set is, you know, well, not over, because I'm going to continue it at some point, probably, but, damn slaughterfish. Is this a bandit camp rather? Is a bandit? No, that's just a Khajiit. That's one of those Khajiit slaves, isn't it? Because they have a little bracer on. Bet you I could kill the slave master and free the slave. Here's the slave master's shack anyway. What's this? You know, one thing about this game is that you can't steal something from someone and then sell it back to them. Because they'll be like, hey, that's mine. Here's some Quamacuddle. Here's a tomb, why not? We'll go in and kill some ghosts. Play some Ghostbusters. I cannot see this ghost worth a shit. Kill it? No, there it is. I think it's time to use Berserk. And now, okay, something is definitely up. This is not this darn. This has to be my adapter. Yeah, I can't see anything. Okay. Using my map here because I can't see shit. Again, I think that my adapter makes everything darker than it actually is, which is not good. Oh, I can see something now. Here we go, there's a torch. Can I grab it? Because I know for a fact Morrowind isn't this dark. Oh, here we go. Now I can see. But now I can't. Huh. I need a torch or something is what I need. Good, my athletic skill is increased too, so... Let's get the hell out of this tomb if I can find the way. Okay, so... Not that way. Again, this is like ridiculously hard to see for some reason. Again, my adapter that I plugged this in to make it hook up to HDMI, I think that makes everything darker in games. But goddamn, this takes it to the next level, because I know Morrowind is not this dark. And maybe that's why I was having so much trouble with the suffering, is because of this shit. Okay, I know the door's got to be like right around here somewhere. Wish I could take some of these torches. That would help. Here we go. Oh, it's a cliff racer. Hopefully not a diseased one. That guy's part of House Yalu. I think he's probably the slave master for these slaves here. How's it going, Burning One? Alright, so I think we're going to cross the bridge over here. Right now, like I said, I'm just doing some exploring. I'm not really actually doing anything in particular, so... I was going to go get Umbra, but I think I went the wrong way. I think Umbra's more this way. Because I know Umbra's kind of between Saran and Molag Mar, isn't he? I do like that glass armor. I should get some of that. I could try to steal the Sword of White Woe. My brother stole that without getting caught once, and I don't know how the hell he did it. He stole both Swords of White Woe. Which, if you don't know, are ridiculously hard to steal. But let's go sell that stuff I got from those. Might be that dark on Xbox, but not on PC? Oh, okay. Yeah, it was really dark in that tomb, wasn't it? I don't think it's usually like this on Xbox. I think it's my adapter. In all honesty, because I use an HDMI to AV adapter, so. Well, the thing is I've beat Umbra as a level 1 before. The thing is I cheat. And even with cheating, he can still, like, two-shot you, so... See if we can get 15 out of him. Okay, 14. Alright, 14 we can get. How do you cheat? Let me show you. Watch this. So you see how my stamina is low, for instance? I can do this with stamina, health, or magicka. So if I get low health, I'll just do that. And if I do it like this, it'll just keep regenerating if I go out of it as it's filling back up. Which I know is like the cheapest thing ever, but... Now, you know, I think Umbra is actually this way, now that I think about it. So, like, I go like this, and then I do that. This will just keep endlessly refilling. And I can do it with any of the 3 bars, health, magicka, or stamina, so... Let's see, is Molag Mar this way? Telegod is. Umbra is north. Yeah, something like that. Let's see. Where am I on the map? So here's Saran. So Umbra's like up around this area. Okay, there's that ancestral tomb, which we're not going to go back into. I'm going to make sure I don't go into dark places without a torch now, because that's just going to make this stream unbearable if I do. Always got to have a torch. Now, like I said, Umbra is still able to, like, insta-kill you even when you're cheating, so you gotta be careful and make sure you, like, do it at a correct pace. It took me forever to actually figure out how to beat him, because I grew up with this game, so I've played it a lot. Who's this guy? Oh, thank heavens, you found me. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't shown up. I've been trapped here since some Kagodi since my friend and I were separated. Yes, I became separated from my friend Thoranos when I went off to investigate some sounds I heard. It turns out it was a pack of wild Kagodi near here, and they trapped me here. You haven't seen them, oh dear. I don't dare try and go back while they're still prowling the area. Perhaps you can take care of them, or find another way to get back? I'll get rid of the Kagodi. So the Kagodi should be around here somewhere, I'd imagine. Is that them? No, that's a guy. Oh, but I hear music. There's a Kagodi. Oh, it's diseased. Hopefully I don't contract a disease from this. Oh, it's not disease, it's mating. Never mind. Okay, is that all the Kagoti? Because I wouldn't really call 2 of them a pack. Let's go talk to him and see if that's enough. You know, I've never really finished that many quests in Morrowind back in my day. I just kind of wandered around and did stuff. Ah, you've gotten rid of those Kagoti. A shame, really. They're simply fascinating creatures. Well, they're not trying to devour you. I suppose we should be on our way. Then Thorinor should be just west of here. Side quest complete. Oh no, I gotta lead him back to his friend. This is west? Hold on. So then Umbra's like right here, isn't he? Amulet of Slow Falling. That sounds like it's useful. Let's go ahead and do a quick save, because this game does occasionally crash, and we want to avoid that. This is looking somewhat promising. Ooh, look, a squib. Or a scrib, rather. Ooh, ooh, scribs have that power to immobilize you. Scrib is dead. Long live the scrib. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Now, Umbra's like right over here, I think, actually, now that I look where I am. Anyway, that's what I think. No, this is Moonmoth Legion Fort. I still think Morrowind is the best version of Nerevar Rising, which is what the Elder Scrolls theme is called. And it's called that because of Morrowind, actually. You play as the Nerevarine, which is the reincarnation of the Daedric god Nerevar. Where are we on the map? Okay, we have definitely wandered around a bit. But here's Balmora, and Sedanine should be like right here, right? Yeah. So I've gone the complete opposite direction I was intending to, but this area looks more like the area where Umbra actually is, so I feel like I'm getting close. And if I'm not, whatever. We'll do something else. Now, Morrowind is one of the easiest games ever to get turned around in. For instance, now I think I'm going back the other way I just came from. Wonder if that amulet of slow falling could make it so that you can survive the scroll of Icarian flight. Because if that were the case, that would be incredibly useful. I do feel like I am going backwards, though. Yeah. Here's Moonmoth again. Let's go to Moonmoth. Why not? We'll talk to them about joining the Imperial Legion. So when I used to play this game as a kid, I used to pretend all the guards were corrupt, and I, like, would go on this mission wiping them all out. What if I keep going this way? I'm in the West Gash region, which I think is actually not that far from the Dwemer Puzzle Box area, if I'm not mistaken. I could be very mistaken, but there's some ruins. Ooh, hello. Goodbye. I almost died. I totally just realized that it didn't put the word "the" when I named my class Ham in the Paint, because, again, that's just makes me sound stupid. But now it's Ham in Paint, which is just as stupid, mind you, but still. Almora, Caldera, Peligod. Let's go to Caldera. Why not? I like how I keep saying I'm going to do stuff and then I don't. Ooh, level up. We're gonna do strength. Let's do willpower, and we'll do speed. Well, there's Caldera, so we did do that. I just killed an elite. I'm sure that's not how you pronounce that, but still. Uriel Septim. If they have a mage's guild here, I can probably use that to teleport somewhere. Aldrun is this way. Or is it Idrun? I don't fucking know. Same thing. Or is it Alderaan, where Leia's family is from? Again, bad joke, I'm sorry. What's this guy up to? I don't know you. What do you want? Well, go fuck yourself, bitch. That's the mining bunkhouse. Now, when I was a kid and I used to play this game, I'd just go on a killing spree and kill absolutely everyone in sight. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of these areas do look rather samey, so I keep thinking that I'm somewhere I'm not. I also remember when I was a kid, I was obsessed with Ghost Gate because I thought you had to go to Ghost Gate to become a vampire, which you don't. Vampires are in shrines all over the place, and vampires actually suck in this game, so it's much better to be a werewolf. Which is the hardest fucking thing ever, by the way, and you have to feed every night. Alright. Now, where to next? I wonder. I'm gonna get stuck here, aren't I? No, luckily not. That's another thing about Morrowind, is you can get stuck in places, so you gotta be careful. There's the mine. There's the cliff racers I'm going in circles. I'm legitimately going in circles. Let's go to Balmora. So this way? Yeah. Yeah, fuck that. That's looking like I'm gonna get stuck there, so... What's up, Louie? Best Morrowind player in the whole world? I sincerely doubt that, because I know for a fact there's people who have actually beat the game, which is not something I have ever accomplished, but hey... Alright, let's see. So Caldera is up here, which is where I was a moment ago. This is really starting to get a little bit annoying, I'm not gonna lie. The one big problem with Morrowind is it's really easy to get lost and go in circles. Oh, a lantern, hey. Now I can actually go in the dark places. Ooh, who's this guy? That's a guy I talked to already. So now, to get to Balmora, or frankly anywhere else, I'm just gonna walk around. I need to get Ape Escape 2 so I can play through that. Now, one could argue that I still need to play through Ape Escape 1, but one could also argue... Well, because I beat Ape Escape 1, but I haven't done the secret second Spectre fight. But I don't know if I'm going to do that with 1, just because I want to get on to 2 and then 3, because really 3 is the one I absolutely love, and I've never played 2, so I want to play that as well. Alright, what is that thing? Oh, it's a Nyx Hound. It looked like a fucking Brachiosaurus or something from a distance. No, I'm playing this on the original Xbox. However, I am aware that they did just make this backwards compatible, but, no, I'm playing this on the original Xbox. No, because I love my original Xbox. And it's modded. Why would I sell it? It's got, like, mods and shit like that on it. No, I have, like, 3. But still! But the thing is even if I did sell it to you, you'd need a special adapter to plug it in, because we have different electrical outlets in the US than you do over there. So, the reason I have 3, one of them is my very first original Xbox, and it's a great Xbox. But, it was broken for a while. We actually fixed it, so it works fine. But it's not modded either. But then, we got a modded one, well, my brother also has a modded one, so there's like 8 or 9 original Xboxes in this house, if not more. But, mine, I got this one, because I wanted a modded one of my own, because my brother had a modded one. And then I got another modded one after that, because it's the, Executor 2, which is incredibly rare, and I got a really good price on it. This one is just an Unleash X, which is great. I love this one, but the Executor 2 is a hard mod, whereas this is a soft mod. Although this one actually has more stuff on it, like an NES emulator and a SNES emulator and all that stuff. This dust storm makes it hard to see. Alright, that's much better. So apparently I'm in Aldrun. So let's go check if the Silt Strider here can take me to Nesist. What's the least I would sell one for anyway if I did? I don't know, dude. Again, I couldn't part with most of these, dude. Especially since they each have different reasons for me having them. Like, I gotta keep the original one around because I don't trust playing demos on the modded ones because we destroyed one of my brother's modded ones with a demo. These 2 modded ones are modded in different ways and can do different things. Let's see. Nesist, here we go. Alright, let's go to Nesist. So, I don't know, dude. Like, if it was one of the modded ones, it'd probably be at least 300. Because, you know, they're modded and they have... They're cool, you know, I gotta have them. But, now I think I can join the Imperial Legion from here. Imperial Legion... Join the Imperial Legion. Go talk to Darius. The unmodded one? I don't know, dude. Because that one's not just mine. It's kind of in a gray area where it's kind of like co-owned by me and my brother, so... Tomorrow? What about tomorrow? Don't you have one anyway? We'll both get over it. Yeah, but don't you have one, dude? Now you're pretty sure it's broke? Oh, okay. Now, if you don't know, back in the day, this was the first town we ever wiped out. Like, we have killed off this entire town so many times because it's the smallest town in the game. Well, not the smallest. The smallest is actually probably Caldera. But it's the smallest, like, town you can travel to from a Celt Strider. And we wiped out everyone in this town. So this is a barracks. Who's this guy? That's...
If you can't afford decent...
There, Darius here? Hello, Darius. Darius, you have a gentleman caller, Darius.
Yes.
No. No. Let's not hear it. So these are the barracks, but I think I want, like, the actual fort. Which is, like, right here, maybe? Nietzsche's has some weird-shaped buildings, I tell you what. That is the guy I'm looking for, right? Is it Darius? Yeah, General Darius, so... I don't know where this General Darius guy is. Could just go on a killing spree. Darius. Darius is the Imperial Legion. You can find him down in the trade house. Oh, well, I don't know why I didn't ask that before then. Wish you enjoyed life as much as I do? Hey, man, everything has its ups and downs, I'm not gonna lie. That's not Darius. You're not Darius. I'm not Tommy. It's a bigger building than I'd imagined. Are you General Darius? Yes, you are.
Yes.
Let's join the Imperial Legion. Son, you've got what we need here at the Imperial Legion. Do you want to join, or do you want to hear about what we're all about? Let's hear about what they're all about. Your duties are to the Empire and to your commanding officers. In that order. Carry yourself with dignity and uphold the law. You are the face of the Empire to the common man. Respect the all members of the Imperial Legion. It is treasonous to fight or steal from other members. If you break these rules, you must speak with your recruiting officer, me, to redeem your standing. Do you swear to adhere to what I have stated? Any breakfast/lunch? So yeah, I actually, it's payday, so I went and got myself a curry and a Coke float. So I stopped by a local curry restaurant, bought a cheap little quick curry, so not like a super fancy one, and then I bought a Coke float from Arby's. So as I was going back through all my old scam baiting videos, I noticed there was one where a scammer asked me if I had eaten breakfast that morning. Is that what you started out referencing and then I didn't get it, so you just rolled with it, or is it completely unrelated? Okay, so now that I've joined the Imperial Legion, that's something for Cassius that I need to go redo. Let's see, where... Cassius, blah blah blah. Spy Master Cassius gave me 200 gold. Said to do as I please. He also told me I need to establish a cover identity as a freelance adventurer. He supposed I join the Fighters Guild or Mages Guild or take advantage of the ranks, join skill, etc., etc. I'm gonna go back for orders now. No, it's unrelated. Okay. I wasn't sure. Let's go back to Sedanine. God damn, 55 gold? I totally just swung at that bitch, but luckily I didn't hit her. Let's go to Balmora for 16. I am just blowing through gold here. Oh, that skeleton looks like it's taking a shit. Why walk when you can ride? Alright, let's go get my orders from Cassius again. Which, is gonna lead me back to the Dwemer Puzzle Box quest, which, again, I found for the very first time ever in over 15 years on my previous save that I was streaming on, but like I said, since my 360 is kaput, can't really do much about that. Could also go join the Thieves Guild so I can remove bounties if I get one. That's probably not a bad idea. Alright, Cassius. By the way, Cassius is a junkie. Because he has tons of moon sugar in his house. Orders. Ready for orders? Go talk to Haspit blah, 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 in the Fighters Guild. He knows about the Nerevarine and the secret cult of the Six Flames. Probably have to do an ugly favor, but, etc. Now, the way I can tell you Cassius is a junkie, if you check over here, he has a ton of moon sugar, which is the Elder Scrolls equivalent to cocaine. And if you kill him, he has a bunch of it on him. So now we need to head over to the Fighters Guild and start the Dwarven Puzzle Box quest. Now, whether or not I'm going to do it today, that's a different story. Because that one is a pain to find. But I tell you what, if I reach level 6 today, we're definitely going to start the Tribunal quest line, because that one is fun. That's probably my favorite one so far in Morrowind. Now, another thing you may notice, my pronunciation of Morrowind is inconsistent. Sometimes I say Morrowind, sometimes I say Morrowind, and that's not intentional. I just have used both. Am I planning on keeping all my DVDs, games until I die? Or am I one of those types of hoarders? Oh, fuck you. I'm keeping the ones I collect, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna get rid of some of them, like, that I don't want at some point, but I collect DVDs. It's what I enjoy doing. But, I'm gonna stab you, bitch. Is it this guy?
Okay, I'm listening.
Idis. Is that Idis up there? I don't think it is. Yeah, it is. Oh no, that's for that.
Don't stand about. So what's this regarding?
That's not the one. Who do you say I have to talk to? Hasfat Amphilis. Okay, that guy. This guy. And we're going to find out where the Dwarven Puzzle Box is, and then I'm probably not going to go get it. Argingthand. On the east side of the Foyada. South of the bridge, turn a crank, and the pipe nearby opens up. They're very descriptive on how to do it, and yet it still took me 15 goddamn years to find that place. See if this helps. Oh yeah, immensely.
Care to tell me what this is about?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Like I said, I like collecting them. Like, I don't just go out and buy random DVDs that I'm not gonna want. I keep the ones I want. I like, and I prefer to own physical. That's just how I am. But I try not to collect too many things. It's just DVDs and stuff like that. If I go too far, then it gets ridiculous, but... I'd say it's more like a fun little hobby, dude. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of my hobbies I do take to an obsessive level. That's just being honest. But I don't feel like it's anything that could be harmful, as long as I've got room for them. And granted, I've probably got more DVDs than I would ever need. But I don't think it's to the point where it's like an illness, you know? I definitely enjoy it, perhaps a little too much, but I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's anything like that. I'd say it's just more of a hobby, dude. I just enjoy doing it. Especially if they're rare. I love having rare DVDs. And I love going to get them just for the fact that they're rare. But it usually has to be... Yeah. That Nyx Hound is floating. That Nyx Hound is glitching out immensely. Now, the first time I saw hound meat in this game, I thought that was dog meat, but no, it's a Nyx Hound. Now, as to whether or not I'm gonna go look for that, that damn puzzle box, I don't know. Because I found it, but when I actually the one time I found it, I had to like Google it. Because the one thing that is kind of a pain in the ass is there... Well, one of the many things that's kind of a pain in the ass is there's no indicator in this game to tell you where your objective is. Now, granted, one could argue that that's more realistic, but still. Okay, what's this way? Goddamn. Caldera, Alderaan. I don't want to go that way again. Well, my keyboard just fell. That's always nice. Always fun. Lots of fun for the kids, am I right? No, but, about 8 years ago, your mom threw away all of your childhood videos, and you've never, ever forgiven her for it, but the horrible thing about it is that most of them were very rare, and you can't even buy them anymore. Oh, shit, dude, that sucks. Huh. See, what, I'm just a level 2, right? Yeah, I'm a level 2. Now, although I joined the Imperial Legion, maybe I do want to go join the Fighters Guild. And just go kill that prostitute because they don't give you money. That's actually a thing you do for the Fighters Guild in this game. Like I said, the Fighters Guild in Morrowind is corrupt as fuck. Let's see, what do I have? Is this worth keeping? What does it do? So it is something I do have to activate. 8 plates. The razor hole. That sounds painful. I'm part of the Imperial Law. See my armor. I do need to go buy Ape Escape 2. I know I said that already, but I do. I really do. Let's join the Fighters Guild. Why not? Yeah, sign me up. Advancement. This is gonna sound really fucking weird, but I honestly wouldn't mind having a pretty girl as a stalker because I don't know. Crazy bitches are kind of a turn on. I'm not gonna lie. That's why you asked? Okay, fair enough. So I gotta go to Bla's house. Where is it? Is it this one? No. This one, maybe. Now, there's actually a throwback. You want me to watch a film called Swim Fan? I will know what you mean then? Oh, okay. Speaking of, I did review Scarface. In case you didn't catch it, I did actually finally do the review, so that is up on the channel if you haven't seen it. Now, but as I was saying, there is actually a throwback to this level in Oblivion, where you go in, and it's kind of the opposite. It's the same lady, pretty much. If I'm not mistaken, she even has the same name, but instead of you killing the rats, you're actually protecting her pet rats from a fucking mountain lion. Yeah, it was a positive review, dude. I like the movie. I don't know, dude. Where is the door? There is the door. Or perhaps that is the door. That is, in fact, the door. Let's put my lantern away, so I don't keep burning it out. I guess we'll report back to this chick and get ourselves some advancement. Orders. Oh, that's right. I gotta go talk to the Dark Elf lady. Oh yeah, we do look a lot alike. That's true. The funny thing is we actually have another brother that looks nothing like us, at least at first glance. You can see the resemblance if you know what to look for, but... and our third brother has never actually shown his face in a video, though, so... There she is. Cave rat. 100 gold. Goal! Football. So those two both are. But there's another one, yes, that also isn't. But he obviously looks nothing like us. But there's 3 of us that are blood related, and only 2 of us really have resemblance on a cursory glance. You have to know what to look for on the middle one. But the one that's not blood related, he has been in videos actually, let's see. What to do now? Should I go look for Umbra again? Should I look for the Dormer puzzle box? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab this keyboard and mouse, and I'm gonna find where Umbra is, because it's driving me nuts that it's taken me this long to find him. Oh, this fucking thing. This mouse will be the death of me. I hate this mouse so much. That is not what I meant to do. God damn it. Here we go. Is my stream not going right now? Some weird shit's going on. Hold on. Oh, it's catching itself up. It's just zooming through the chat. Am I the type of guy who likes having alone time? I need that shit. Yeah, dude. I mean, I do too. I mean, I don't like, it depends. I don't like being in big groups, typically. I'm a little bit antisocial, for sure. I'm definitely not as antisocial as I used to be. But I'm definitely antisocial, so that is a thing that happens. I got 2 R's? No. Just a second here. Alright, so I'm just checking an online map of where Umbra is, because that's driving me nuts. So he is in the Molag Amur region. There's a quest related to Umbra? What? Oh, okay. So you actually can do a quest of Umbra if you talk to a guy first. It's exactly the same regardless. It just has some additional optional dialogue. I did not know that. I'll be damned. Anyway, I'll pull the chat back up now, because I did close out of it temporarily, so... Where is my stream? There is my stream. You love Morrowind? Yeah, it's a good game. So let's go get Umbra. This time I'm determined. I'm gonna go find him. He's in the hills above Saran. And he's in the Molag Amur region, so, Let's do this Leroy Jenkins style. Travel, Saran. Alright, so, it's in the hills above Saran. I knew that. Because I found Umbra once by accident. You just gotta go up in this area, kinda, I think. But it's kind of between here and Molag Mar. So I think it's like around this area, actually. No, dude, as I said before, that's, that would be ridiculous, so no. No, I don't think I could stand that. That would drive me absolutely insane. Okay, and then... I hear you, dude. I've done that before in the past, and it is not fun. Okay, so now that I can kind of see, Umbra, I believe, is above these hills. I think that's how I found him the first time, is I jumped over the hills and far away. Teletubbies come to play, but, anyway, enough of my bad jokes. Let's actually go find him. Okay, we're in the Molag Amir region now, so it's definitely up this way. Morrowind was your first ever video game. You remember playing on your original Xbox and spent so many hours just walking around and didn't know how to play. Yeah, I know, same. And I'm not gonna lie, even though I've beaten quite a few side quests, I have never beaten the main quest, nor have I beat either of the add-on quest lines, so... we're in the same boat on that. Never even played an Elder Scrolls game? Really? Well, you're missing out. Ooh, no, I'm stuck. No. God, no. Oh, oh, what the hell just happened? What is going on? Look at this. I'm inside the building. That was the weirdest shit ever. That scared me. Okay, Umbra's like right here, actually, now that I remember. Because I couldn't actually find a map that told me where he was, but I do remember it. It's like right around here. And then he's down here, yes? That's not Umbra, that is a Quama. My first ever video game, though, was Wolfenstein 3D, but, I did play Morrowind that same way, just wandering around aimlessly. Umbra's right up here, actually, now. Yeah, there he is. That is not him. That is a scrib. That is him, though. Alright, you guys ready for the ultimate battle? This could be the death of Backspace the Great. Hey, you know what? The date actually isn't that far off on this, because I never fix my original Xbox clock. I just kind of leave it. The date's not too far off right now. Accomplishments are few. Basically, he feels he's a warrior, you know. His name is unimportant, he has nothing left. And he wants to die like a warrior. So I will give him the death he deserves. Ooh. Ooh, that was close. Ooh, really close. Ooh. This is the cheapest... And he still killed me. See, that is the thing. Umbra is a fucking badass motherfucker. He will kill you super quickly. But I will prevail. I think the last time I killed Umbra, I was a level 6. And it is definitely easier to kill him if you're a higher level. But no matter what, he can two-shot kill you, even with me cheating like that. But boy, are these load screens a long one. You guys ever read any of the Elder Scrolls novels? I have both of them. They're actually okay. They take place after Oblivion, but before Skyrim, if I'm not mistaken. Dovahkiin. I think they should remaster Morrowind or do like I don't know. There's a certain magic of Morrowind that you don't get in the other two. Or well, the previous ones are different, obviously. Yeah, you didn't know there were? There are. There's the Infernal City, and the Infernal City and the Lord of Souls. Ooh. You'll have to check them out. Yeah, they're pretty good. They're, I haven't finished them, I'm not gonna lie, but they're pretty good. See what I mean? Umbra can really quickly kill you. Let's load again. We'll try one more time, and if we can't kill Umbra, we'll do something else. You always felt the magic with each Elder Scrolls game? Morrowind was your first? Yeah, exactly. I'm the same way, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Like, each one has their own feel, but there's a certain thing, like, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love each of the Elder Scrolls games, except for online. I'm not the biggest fan of online, but I love Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim. Those are the three I've played. I've never played the original two or the spin-offs. So, you know, I've never played Arena, Daggerfall, Battlespire, Redguard, Shadowkey, Stormhold. I've never played any of those. But Morrowind was my first one. And so I think that's part of why it's so close to my heart. But another thing is you see in, like, Oblivion and Skyrim, they have, like, normal animals. But in this one, they have, like, all sorts of crazy shit, like, they got flying jellyfish monsters, they got pterodactyls, they got those things on the screen right now, whatever the hell they are. They've got those fucking things on the screen. There's, like, it's crazy. I love Morrowind's, creatures that it has, which I don't think the others really had. I mean, there was, like, goblins and stuff, but I don't know, look at that. Look at that. That's a netch. Netches are the craziest looking things I've seen. Now, granted, they did bring back some of those creatures in the add-on to Skyrim, the Dragonborn add-on, which is a great add-on if you haven't played. Basically, Dragonborn lets you go back to Solstheim, which is great because, you know, Solstheim is part of Morrowind, and it's fun. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, and that's how it should be, because if you don't know, the Elder Scrolls itself is supposed to be an alien planet. It's a planet called Nirn. I wonder if I can take Umbra to the guards and have the guards kill him. Like, that'd be even cheaper, but let's try it. Let's run. Okay, ooh, run. We gotta run like hell, though, because, like I said, Umbra is like a Wunderkind. He is a Deus Ex Machina. Umbra is a Gary Stu. He is super powerful, I'm not gonna lie. But if I take him to the guards, they might be able to, like, interject. Okay, yeah, Umbra is out of the question right now. I need to get to be a high level first. Umbra is greater than Bane. Or Umbra equals Bane. Yeah, Umbra equals Bane. There you go. He's pretty powerful. And the thing, and like the thing also, in Skyrim, they don't have Umbra in it, and that drives me nuts, because Umbra is in both this and Oblivion. Now, granted, Umbra is a much easier warrior in Oblivion. It's just some random Imperial with the same sword, obviously, because Umbra itself is the sword. The warriors themselves just go by Umbra because their names are unimportant. But Umbra in Oblivion is super easy to kill. You just go in, you can kill her in like 3 hits if you know how to do it. But it drives me nuts that Umbra is not in Skyrim. Yeah, I hope Elder Scrolls 6 has Skyrim. That'd be awesome. Or not, Elder Scrolls 6 has Umbra. That'd be awesome. Yeah, it looks like Burning One was right earlier when they said I wasn't strong enough to fight Umbra yet, and that is very apparent.
Say your business.
So I guess what we'll do is we'll go level up. I'll remember where Umbra is. So Umbra is actually right here. And to get here, you get off the Silt Strider and go around the temple and back here. That's a pretty easy thing to remember. I don't know why I forgot it earlier, because I used to be able to find Umbra from memory. What do you mean you got ignored? Oh, you saying about my review? Well, thanks, dude. I appreciate that. I'm sorry, I didn't know you wanted a response to that. But yeah, I wasn't ignoring you. Thanks, dude. That hurt your feelings and you don't even have feelings? I'm sorry. Maybe I could hit Umbra with a bow from far. I am terrible with that. I don't have a bow, but you know what I do have? Throwing stars. Fuck yeah, let's fighting love. Subarashi Jinjimono. Let's try the throwing stars. Why not? I feel like ranged weapons and Morrowind are not a good combination, though. Wouldn't you concur?
What?
Ranged weapons and Morrowind don't go well together.
Oh no, they don't.
Need something, soldier?
The fuck you call me?
Soldier. It was a Halo reference.
Oh.
Dumbass.
Okay.
You asked me about Tony's sister, or maybe I don't remember that part of the film. I didn't read that. I didn't see that question anywhere, dude. Did you not actually post it? I do remember his sister, but I don't see anything in the chat in regards to Tony's sister, so.
Do you know where any AAA's are?
No, I don't know if we have any. I need some, though.
My dish remote's like completely
Mine is dead.
Mine is completely dead as well.
Oop. Oop. God damn. But yeah, dude, I didn't get your comment about Tony's sister, so I apologize. Kill Umbra. Can you imagine if I wasn't cheating, how much harder this would still be? And he still killed me. Yeah, I do not do well with ranged weapons. But yeah, I do remember Tony's sister. Do I remember when Tony's sister went crazy and wanted to fuck him toward the end? Yeah, I do. I do remember that part. And then she pulls out a gun and starts trying to shoot him, too. I do remember that. And then she gets killed by the invaders. Spoilers for Scarface, by the way. Sorry if you guys haven't seen Scarface. If there's anyone watching this either now or in post, I apologize about that. But yeah, I do remember that. That was a interesting scene. That was messed up, you're right. It's also messed up how I spoiled Scarface for people. Did I ever play any Fallout games? New Vegas was your favorite? Favorite game next to Morrowind? You see, I played Fallout, but I never got as into it as I did the Elder Scrolls. I've played 3 and New Vegas. I don't think I've played 4 at all. But I have played 3 and New Vegas, and they were both pretty fun. But I feel like I like Elder Scrolls a lot more, though. Delete the messages if I want. What do you mean? Well, I mean, regardless, I already spoiled Fallout, or I already spoiled it myself by saying it on the stream, so deleting the messages wouldn't do any good anyway. So we're good. Okay, should I fight him again, or should I go level up first? But yeah, you agree Elder Scrolls is better? Yeah, I definitely would say it is. So should I keep fighting Umbra until I eventually do beat him, or give up? Or should I go do something, something else? Here's an idea. Fight Umbra over and over and die. The Dark Souls experience. 10 out of 10. There you go. Here's an idea. I'm going to try this. And if this doesn't work, Which did you play first, Oblivion or Skyrim? Honestly, I'd start with this, but if you're gonna only pick between those two, then Oblivion. Okay, I died, but I just remembered I have Berserk, so, I'm gonna do that. Do you know who's actually much harder than Umbra? I don't know if you guys have played the Tribunal questline doll in this, but when you're doing the Tribunal questline, there's this beggar that comes up and asks you for gold. And if you refuse, he comes back later with, like, ebony armor, and he's the most powerful enemy I have ever fought in this game. He took me so long to kill. I actually left the area, went and got Umbra, and had to fight him with Umbra, and it still took forever. Now, granted, I have never had the strongest sword in this game. There's like a what's the actual story like in this game? So, the story of the Elder Scrolls is you're on this, You never knew about the Super Beggar? Man, this game has so much. Yeah, it sure does. Yeah, the story is kind of complicated, but, essentially, putting the Elder Scrolls in a nutshell, the Elder Scrolls is about this planet called Nirn, and it's in a medieval type state, and they only have one country, and it's this supercontinent called Tamriel. And each Elder Scrolls game takes place in a different part of Tamriel, and it's a fantasy game. And basically, in each Elder Scrolls game, the final boss is a Daedric god, and Daedra is kind of like demons, so you have to fight demon gods in these games to finish them. Basically, each one is a different part of a prophecy about demon gods coming and reincarnations of ancient warriors coming to defeat them, and that's who you play as in each one. For instance, in this one, you're the reincarnation of Nerevar, and in Skyrim, you're the reincarnation of the Dragonborn. You see how useful that Berserk is? Oh! Well, that still killed me. Okay, yeah, dude, I'd recommend it. Oblivion's a good game, too. But yeah, you see how much more helpful that was with Berserk? So I'm willing to bet if I do the throwing stars with Berserk like I did that previous time, then I don't know. Yeah, Elder Scrolls is a very unique story, and that's part of why I love it. It's by far my favorite fantasy universe. I love Fable. Fable's a good game. But Elder Scrolls is better. But this is Elder Souls, Umbraborn, right? No. Come to think, but that guy kind of looks like that boss from Dark Souls 1. You know, the really fat one? Although those things are super easy to kill, actually. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you should play Oblivion then, dude. So since you can play it for free, I would recommend it. The only Elder Scrolls game I've actually beaten the main quest is Morrowind. Or not Morrowind, I've never beaten Morrowind. The only one I've beaten is Skyrim. Ornstein and Smaug. What? Ornstein and Smaug. What does that even mean? I'm sorry, I'm kind of lost on that. The fat boss from Dark Souls. Oh, okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull out the throwing stars, activate Berserk, run, then run at him, and, they tag team up on you, really? I didn't know that. You see, I've never actually beaten Dark Souls. Damn! I actually did both of those videos, Louie. If you want, I can send you links. I did videos on both of those things. Okay, I think I'm going to leave Umbra for now and wait till I get more health. Yeah, I'd probably agree, honestly. I think Morrowind, I'm super nostalgic for, so it's the one I always want to play the most, even though it's arguably the hardest and most irritating of the main three. Okay, plus Oblivion has the Adoring Fan, which is the best character ever. You know, Bias Yoda, Bias Yoda, Bias Yoda! I'm surprised I haven't said that this stream until now, honestly, because I've been obsessed with that for, like, ever. It's the Grand Champion! I can't believe it's you standing here next to me. But anyway, man, this mouse is a treat. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was pulling up the links to those videos for you. But, my computer's mouse is not the funnest. So I'll get you those links. Where are they? Down here, maybe? Bias Yoda, Bias Yoda, Bias Yoda! Also, you got that lizard. Nee, 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 nee. But the only one I've actually beat is Skyrim. It's gotta be around here somewhere. I apologize for the hold-up on this, but, load more, please. There we go. And, nope, god damn it. You know one thing I hate about the new YouTube layout is, you can only go back so far when you're viewing your videos from newest to oldest. So I can only go back so far. I have to, like, switch the, arrangement to oldest to newest in order to see older. Because I have well over 600 videos, and, I can only look at, like, the first, like, 300 or 400 of them. But while we're waiting, I'm not looking at the chat in case you guys can't tell, so I apologize if I'm ignoring any of you. But why don't you guys let me know what's your top 10 favorite games while I look up the video of mine so I can give Louis the link. Probably getting close to it here. Bias Yoda, Bias Yoda, Bias Yoda. Okay, now I know I'm getting real close to it. Here it is. Here's my top 10 favorite video games video. So I'll send you that link, and then I'll give you the movies one later, because I've already wasted enough time finding this one. The Shivering Isles add-on? Yeah, it's a good one. But I have returned, so here's the link to that one in question. So here's the video games one. This mouse is not my friend, I tell you. But here it is. That's the video games one. I'll give you the movies one after. Oblivion, Morrowind, Fallout New Vegas, Dark Souls, World of Warcraft, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. That's the top 6. Oh, those are good. Those are good games, though. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of World of Warcraft or Dark Souls, but I have played them, and they're pretty good games too. I'm just not. They're not in mine, but I do like them. They're good games. Okay, seriously, last attempt. See, if he knocks you over, that's when you're fucked. Yeah, you're fucked once he knocks you over. So for real this time, I'm gonna leave Umbra. I actually do mean it this time. That's a good one. That's clever. I like that. You ever found the Galaxy droid in Knights of the Old Republic? In no particular order: Mafia 2, Saints Row 2, L.A. Noire, Red Dead Redemption, Far Cry 3, Last of Us Remastered, Detroit Become Human, Heavy Rain, Uncharted 4, and Bully Scholarship Edition. Those are also really good games, so you guys both have good taste. And I'm glad neither of you said some shit like Fortnite or Five Nights at Freddy's. I would have been so angry if either of you had those on the list. Those are awful, awful games. But no, you guys have good taste. Those are all good games, so I approve. These are Fugitive Red Eye approved. But yeah, let's come back for our friend Umbra at a later time. Yeah, exactly. I fucking hate Fortnite. Those are the ones that came to your head first? Yeah, well, like I said, those are all good. But, like, the thing is I'm not gonna lie, to be fair, I'm incredibly biased. I'm not the biggest fan of multiplayer games, let alone multiplayer-only games. So, like, you know, I prefer to have a single-player game, and if it has multiplayer, that's great, that's fine. Like, Halo, I love Halo, you know, Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo ODST. Like, I love all the Bungie Halos, but, and, you know, 5 had an okay multiplayer, but it had a shit story, and 4 had a shit multiplayer, but a good story, so both of them had their problems. But me, I prefer single-player games, typically. That's just kind of the way I am. Which is why I love Elder Scrolls, and why I honestly don't really like Elder Scrolls Online. Elder Scrolls, like, as a general rule, if a game is online only, I will not pay money for it. I just won't. Now, granted, does that mean I haven't played online-only games? No, of course not. You used to play WoW a lot because, basically... No, I hear you, dude. My brother's really into WoW, so... I have played WoW. I just don't have an account that I paid for. Because, I would either use his or use a free one. You know, like that free trial. But I have never paid money for WoW. And I don't ever intend to pay money for an online-only game. Because that's just... For me, that seems... I'm weird about it. That's true, dude. Everyone keeps talking about Fortnite. They don't shut the hell up about it. Like, I have a bunch of coworkers that are like, hey, dude, you gonna play Fortnite later? And I'm like, oh, you guys are such faggots. Because they talk about it every day, and then I just make fun of them for it, and they get angry. It's pretty fun. But let's go try to reach level 6, so that we can go start Tribunal. And then I'll show you guys the Super Beggar if you want, but I'll have to come back and get Umbra to defeat him, because there's no way I can defeat the Super Beggar on his own, because he is really strong. It's his ebony armor. It's like, it gives you like 110 defense or something like that. It's ridiculous. That's true. I mean, I did the same thing with Phantasy Star Universe. You ever played that? Back in the day, I used to play that, but I didn't play it for the quests. I played it because the thing about Phantasy Star Universe is everyone scammed everyone in that game. Like, myself included. I actually did a whole video about it. I mean, back in the day, everyone and their mother was a scammer in that game. Like, you scammed people for their in-game currency. That was literally the only thing anybody remembers about that game. Other than, like, I don't know, it was fun. It was during the demo of Phantasy Star Universe, mind you, not the full game. Ooh, level up! Let's do strength and endurance, and let's do willpower. Never heard of Phantasy Star, but you looked it up. Seems like a social kind of thing. Yeah, it was. It was like, no one played it for the actual game. The only reason you played it was to mess around with the secret actions you could do, like teabagging people, which you had to, like, know the cheat code to do. Or, you could go around and you could scam people. That's why you did it. You did it to talk to people, to scam people, and to teabag people. That was pretty much the bulk of it. It was something else. I've never had any other experience like it. But it's quite funny. And unfortunately, I don't think the servers for Phantasy Star Universe are a thing anymore. Because it was on Xbox 360. And it was basically an MMO, but it also had a story mode you could play offline. But the servers for the demo got taken down, and that was sad because everyone had the demo. Like, everyone who had Xbox Live in the early days of 360 had the demo. Luckily, I don't think I've gotten to the point where all the animals are diseased yet. Alright, just so you guys know, I've got not very much longer before I have to go to work, so, tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to, save, because I leveled up, and I'm going to go to another town and see if, I can get some more quests, but I am going to be leaving fairly shortly. Because I do have to get to work soon. Both of them were game series and not actual games. That's illegal. This is illegal, you know. No, you're right. Well, and so was Gears of War. All of them, like a lot of those were game series. Oh, you mean 9th and 10th, yeah. But if you keep going, it's not just those. Like, Halo, I put the whole Halo series, and Elder Scrolls, I put the whole Elder Scrolls series. So there's like 5 entries on that list that aren't just games, but actually series. You guys want to know how I memorized the cheat codes in this game? Legend of Zelda. Cheat code for health is black, white, black, 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 A. And this is black, white, black, A. And then this one is black, white, black, white, A. So, Legend of Zelda is how I memorized the cheat codes here. So, in case you guys ever need help remembering the cheat codes for Morrowind. Legend of Zelda. Oh, of course. Yeah, there you go. Those are, those 10 out of 10. Those are not terrible games. No, different. Not terrible. Mm-hmm, good. Ooh, a skeleton! Let's go sell his stuff. Alright, now here's another ancestral tomb. Let's see how dark it is. It's pretty fucking dark. Where is my lantern? Did it burn out? Oh, my lantern must have burned out. God damn it. Time to go steal another one. That's why I'm walking so slow. I'm crouching. Alright, tell you what, I'm gonna kill these enemies, and then I think I'm gonna go. Because like I said, I do have to be to work soon, so... Ooh, that's diseased! Good thing I killed it. Alright. Let's go ahead and save, and then I'm gonna have to go, but I'll pick this up again later at some point. Am I taking a packed lunch? No, probably not. I might just eat afterward, if anything, dude. It's typically what I do. But, yeah. that's it for today, I guess. So, see you later. Once I can actually end this, because this mouse is my worst enemy. Yeah, it sure does. Alright, let's go ahead and stop the stream now, if it will let me. That would be great.